U.S. equity futures are modestly higher to start the week. Dow futures up 0.21%, S&P 500 futures up 0.26%, and the Nasdaq futures up 0.32%. Russell 2000 futures up 0.19%. Global markets are mixed. Europe is flat. The FTSE is up 0.04%. The DAX and CAC both down 0.04%. In Asia, Japan slipped, but Hong Kong rebounded 0.67%. Today we're watching the Middle East tensions, oil risk premiums, dollar strength, and what's ahead on the calendar. So let's break it down. U.S. airstrikes over the weekend hit Iranian nuclear facilities, and now the world is watching for a response. Iran's parliament symbolically voted to shut the Strait of Hormuz, but no disruption yet. Still, oil is holding a $12 geopolitical risk premium, according to Goldman. WTI is at $73.44 after spiking nearly 4% in Asia trading. Think of it like loading a bar just past lockout. Markets are waiting for something to give. 10-year yield is up 2 basis points to 4.4%. Gold's up slightly as a safe haven, and the dollar is gaining across the board, strengthening versus the yen and the euro and the pound. That's what happens when fear hits. Capital runs back to the U.S., especially with oil risk climbing in the U.S. now a net energy exporter. Trade negotiations continue ahead of the July 9th tariff deadline. Malaysia says it's reached an outline deal with the U.S., but the U.S.-Japan talks are stuck, and reports say that the U.S. may revoke waivers for chip makers operating in China. That's hammering stocks in South Korea and Taiwan. Meanwhile, Trump's floating a regime change in Iran, and tariffs are back on the front burner. This isn't just about oil, it's about control, chips, and trade leverage. On today's calendar, June flash manufacturing and services PMI hit at 9:45 a.m. Eastern. We're also hear from the Fed speakers Bowman, Goolsbee, Kugler, and Williams throughout the day. So what does this mean for your portfolio? The market is holding tension like a paused deadlift. It could break higher or fail, depending on what happens next in Iran and on the trade front. If you're feeling unsure, that's exactly what this market wants. Is it the setup before the move? So stay disciplined, stay focused, stay profitable. I'll see you at the close to go over what actually happened. God bless.